Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's going on, guys? We are back with another pistol spread tutorial video. Of course, today we're going to go over some more advanced tips, which is going to be stuff you could do to really confuse the opponent, different types of formations, or formation setups, I should say, stuff you could do in the red zone, stuff when you get into the goal line, another 2-point conversion play. Of course, if you haven't seen the other parts of the videos, those will be in the description, where we go over the basics of the scheme, how to beat the blitzes, and of course the game plays and different red zone stuff you could do. Now, of course, if you have seen those, we're going to go into Z under, of course, as our base play, and then the ever so popular cover 3 sky. But first, I just wanted to shout out everybody. You guys have been leaving some very nice comments, or what's the word? Generous comments, and it means a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I get very excited when I see positive comments, likes, and subscriber count go up. Of course, we're very new to this, so I definitely appreciate it when you guys like and comment, all that good stuff. Puts a smile to my face. Hopefully, you guys continue to do that. But let's get into the video. Okay, so as we know, this is going to be Z under, and if you watch the other videos, then this is going to be our ordinary setup. Something we could always do. There's something extra you could do in order to hit that corner out for chunk yards, is the good old reliable rolling out. Of course, Kirk Cousins isn't the most mobile, but we had 2 decent receivers in Thielen and Diggs, so I decided to go with the Vikings on this one. But you guys can get the gist on this. Right there, roll out. The purple doesn't do purple things, and you could easily hit that corner out on the outside for 20 yards. Of course, you do that once on that side. You flip the play because it's perfectly symmetrical, of course. Setup's the same. And then with Kirk Cousins, this might be hard going crossbody. Go for it. That's a bad throw, but inaccurate on the run. But you guys get the gist on that one. The purple just doesn't do purple things. We'll go one more time. Yeah, the linebacker actually played it fairly decently. Go there, roll out, dips down. There we go. That's a whole lot better. Of course, you do this a couple times, then the user will be forced to play that side of the field, and then, of course, we have our levels concept on the right there. That post route will be wide open. Now let's hop into cover 2. So now we are in a cover 2 hard flat, and the setup is a little different because if we put Johnson on a streak like so, then the corner just may play the streak long enough to accidentally be in position to play the corner out, and we do not want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Johnson on an in route, a short one, just to keep the corner occupied long enough for you to throw the corner. Roll out. Easy money. Not for Kirk Cousins, but for you and Ultimate Team, of course. One more time. Now Thielen has Route Apprentice, and if you have a Hot Route Master, I will always recommend putting the hot routed corner route on the field, because if you notice the difference, this corner route is not as deep, and of course this is deeper, the hot routed corner route, and you want to use that one because if you can get more yards, why not, right? Just like so. Man, great throw, Kirk Cousins, but I won't dwell on that. We have lots to cover, little time. You can see it's open now. If they shade over the top and the hard flat goes to a cloud flat, then he will actually play the corner very well regardless of what route you put Johnson on. So we're going to keep him on that in route, or that out route in this case, and then we are going to throw it to Cooks. Like that, he plays it. You can see he's right there. Throw it to Cooks, get a lead block, or hopefully you get a lead block. You should. You have a drag the out in the corner to help you out, but practice mode isn't very nice sometimes. We'll shade upward, over top. But you could see the logic of what I'm going for here. Block, feeling, ooh, right there. And of course you turn it up make whatever move you can. I'm just going to keep going straight just so you guys can get the gist of it. Now, of course, if the user is playing that and making it difficult to throw the corner out, then I will highly recommend leaving Johnson on his in route, of course, the B receiver. Now you have a drag and an in that you can throw to underneath in the middle. Why an in route instead of dragging both? Well, you want to make sure that they have a mesh point that is different, not in the middle, to stop the user from doing something like this, where he's guarding the drag or he's guarding the in, and then just by accident he happens to be right there for the drag. They have different mesh points, so it's a little bit harder for the user to guard both. Just like so, in route, and then turn it up if you need to, or possession catch it, which is what I would probably recommend. Of course, because they have different mesh points and different levels, the in route will end up serving as a lead block to the drag. Like that, lead block, then turn it up. In my gameplay video, when people blitz, I would typically end up going to that concept. And then, as you saw in that video of my recent gameplay, I forgot to make my audibles on this one, the lead block ended up getting me a touchdown because not only were they blitzing, but the lead block took care of the safety, and I had Torrey Holt on a drag, and then we were able to take it to the crib. Of course, I highly recommend watching those to see what I do and get a feel for everything, but this is another great wrinkle you could throw into to make sure he doesn't key in on anything you're doing. That in route right there. Very good route combination, very good choice, very good option. Now, of course, after you hit the corner out a couple of times, you'll be down the field, and let's take it to the red zone where we will go over our next setup. Okay, so we're on the 20-yard line, and we are unable to throw the rollout corner to Z under due to it just being a little bit deeper than you would like. So what are we going to do? Well, we're just going to call Y corner because its corner route is a whole lot more shallow and easier to throw to. So I will demonstrate Y corner in a cover 3, and you could see right here, Thielen on his, let's go, there we go, Thielen on his corner route is a lot shorter and a lot sharper than it would be in Z under, like so, or an audible corner out. That one goes all the way past the 10-yard line, and then Y corner doesn't even reach the 10-yard line. So cover 3, normal setup like how we would in a proper man beater, but of course we're in cover 3. Just like so, roll out, and throw it right there. You could see the corner on that deep blue doesn't even play the streak properly. And while he would play the streak if you're to throw it to him, as we all know, corners get a speed boost in Ultimate Teams, but he will be in position if you were to call it from Z under or a audible corner out. Typically, they play it. So that's why we go into Y corner and then hit that like so. We'll do it one more time, and then of course show you it flipped, because you have to ingrain it in your head to consistently flip plays, since it is a symmetrical formation, to keep them absolutely off balanced. Now with Cousins not having dashing dead eye, this might be an awkward throw to make, but I'm confident he can do it. Barely even rolled out there. Actually, I'm not confident he can do it. I don't think he gets out fast enough. But there, come on. Go, 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 go. Nice. Kind of nice. That was a little awkward. But, of course, when you hit it to Thielen, you get stuck at the 5-yard line, and that's where we're going to go over our next play. Right there, 5-yard line. So we're on the 5-yard line, and we're not sure we're ready to show him our easy touchdown red zone play that we went over in our other video. But he hasn't blitzed, so we can't call our jet sweep. We're going to go into Y stick, the third formation, and then we'll go over, of course, the cover 3. And with this play, we have Thielen on a hitch route. It looks like it doesn't reach the end zone, but that is misleading. He will. And then we have Diggs on a slant route. The special thing about Diggs' slant is because he is about a yard off the line of scrimmage, he'll cut a little bit sooner, but because Diggs has a weak release, he gets an outside release instead of an inside as you typically would. But our main read here is going to be Thielen with a low possession catch. He's going to get bumped right there, possession easy. Now to throw a low ball, you're going to hit the left trigger and then the desired receiver. But in this case, it's going to be A, so it's going to be left trigger A. There you go. He gets bumped, and then he goes to Cooks, left trigger A, touchdown. Of course, we want to possession catch that, just so we don't take a hit stick. Like so. One more time. Right there. Hopefully that counts as a touchdown. Knowing my luck, it probably would not. Unlucky animation there. Of course, you could hit Diggs on the slant, but because he gets a outside release every single time, he'll be a little bit deeper into the end zone, making it so I'd use him as a decoy to hit Treadwell after he clears everybody out. Of course, these are last case scenario routes. Thielen is your priority route. There. Yeah. Okay, so let's flip the play to demonstrate the other side. Because Thielen is not going to get the outside release, we'll probably look to him on this one. So, still gets, so that was a risky throw. Probably should not have went for that. Go for it one more time. We want him to get to the middle. Right there, everybody spreads out. Middle of the field, like so. Yeah, typically you read the defense, see who's going to get that release, and then you go accordingly. We'll go one more time on the slant, like so. So now you scored your touchdown, and you need a 2-point conversion to tie, take the lead, but you got no time left, so of course you're going for 2 here. To do this, we're going to go into gun empty base, and that's going to be the second to last formation in the gun, and doubles in. So let's go into a cover 3. And if you notice by the play art, Cook is on a weird hook route where he kind of gets a delayed release and then diagonals in for the hook. We're going to put Kyle Rudolph on and in just to distract the user. And then because of his delayed release, you could see the outside linebacker kind of ignore him and go straight to the outside. But we're, of course, perfectly okay with that. One more time. Right there, you can see Cooks kind of waits a second in order to go, and because of that, it causes the zone to just kind of blatantly ignore him. Of course, this works in man, as we can go. We'll hop off all the routes so we don't get affected by them. Right there, boom, and then of course the delayed. I threw that a little early, but you could see the linebacker kind of just dumb out and not do anything. We'll go into man one more time. Right there, you could see him just kind of shuffle step and do absolutely nothing, and then you could throw the possession catch straight to Cooks for the end zone. Of course, go to man one more time. Kyle Rudolph and Thielen will all beat their man because it is an in route, and in routes beat man. But Rudolph usually is a non-target because the user will be there taking it away, so you don't want to throw it to him. Usually, I will skip Rudolph and go straight to Thielen. Of course, the reads is going to be Cook, Rudolph, and Thielen, but due to the user, I usually end up going from Cook to Thielen to the back of the end zone. I will leave it in one defense, or I will leave it in zone defense one time, just to show it. Thielen, right there in the corner of the back, possession catch it. He's right there. Of course, that concludes the advanced tips and tutorials for pistol spread and something to do in the 2-point conversion. Next video, I will start and finish off the open flex. As you know, we went into the RPO read Y flat play just to do something in the red zone, Of course, now we're going to go over some passing plays and stuff for you to do to make sure that you're not a one-trick pony in that formation. Good luck, guys.